I'm on the road going to look at a piece of property, and I just got off the telephone with a land appraiser. He called me asking for some information on a pretty unique type of property along the Mississippi River. Did I have any information, sales information I could share with him? And I happened to have something that fit perfectly with what he was looking for, and turned out to be a big help to him. It's not always the case, but that time it worked out just right. We get calls, or I get calls as a land broker. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't say on a weekly basis, but a few times a month. So you figure that out any way you want to, but very regularly get calls from different land appraisers asking questions about certain types of tracts, and do I have sales information for this type of piece of ground in this particular part of the state, and it used to bother me because I look at the money that we pay appraisers to do exactly this work, and there are times that I've been able to send 4 or 5 comps to them that just save the day, and I'm going, golly, they're going to charge $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for this appraisal and for somebody, and I provided most of the legwork on it because I had the data. It used to bother me, but that was when I was wrong. I've got to the point now it doesn't bother me, because I realize that hey, that's an extremely valuable part of our industry, and it's inherent in what we all do. We all have to work together on these land deals, and been able to help an appraiser do his job on a piece of ground is going to come back to us too, because at some point we're going to need them to appraise something for us, and we're going to need comps and the data to support that. And so what I did a few years ago is I created a different page on my website where we just put all of our sold properties, so that an appraiser, and they're starting to learn this, they go to that page on my website, and sometimes they find what they're looking for and never have to call me. And so that's just a resource exclusively for appraisers that I paid for and put there to assist them. But I still get calls because not every type of property is listed there. Not every property we've sold makes it to that page anyway. Maybe we sold it before it got on our website, and so I didn't have a page, or that I didn't have that property on my website to show as sold. So I'll still get calls, and if we've sold something that helps, I'll call the office and have our secretary, scan the settlement statement and deed and send it to them, so they've got the actual sales record of the sale to use for an actual comp. I try to go out of my way to help them now, whereas before I used to get irritated. I still helped them, but I was irritated. Now I'm glad to do it, because I also pick up the phone when I need some information and call some of these guys, and they tell me what they know. They give me information. It's a two-way street, and so that's a good relationship to build. Our land industry is complicated in that there are no two tracks alike. If I want a comp on 131 Elm Street in the middle of Monroe, Louisiana, I can get 50 comps. But for 120 acre tract out on so and so, such and such, it might be difficult to find those comps. So anything that we as land people can do to broaden that database of information and to cooperate with one another like that, it just helps us all. It really does. So if you happen to be in the business and you're listening to this, I hope that you may be bitter on the inside, but on the outside, cooperate with these appraisers and give them whatever information you can, because what goes around comes around, and it's really helping our industry. So anyway, I thought I'd pass that along. If you're one of these appraisers that I've talked to on a regular basis watching this, just know that I appreciate you a whole lot. Keep calling. Be glad to help you any way I can, and I keep looking at the website. A lot of times you can get your answers right there. So anyway, just passing that along.